Everybody gets tired of shelling out cash for pricey GPS dog fences that come with pesky monthly fees. Grab a treat for your pup and listen up because I'm diving into the PetSafe Guardian GPS dog fence. Really long name. But it's a subscription free GPS powered pet containment system that's ready to keep your furry friend safe without necessarily breaking your bank. It's perfect for large properties, and this bad boy promises to go toe to toe with premium giants like Spot On, Halo. Let's unpack it, set it up, and see if it's the real deal or if we're just barking up the wrong tree. Pun intended. Of course, the most important part about the PetSafe Guardian GPS is the collar, which it indeed does come with, and a 4-pin magnetic connector that plugs into a USB-A port. Then you have the home or base station here, and it's got a little simple plastic plug system there, and it also plugs into a USB-A port. Unfortunately, you get 2 charging blocks for that as well. You also get your little tool for screwing in your contact points and short and long contact points. I would advise you mount this space station near a window, and it does come with mounting hardware. It may take a little longer than some of the other collars, but I guarantee you that setting up the PetSafe Guardian is easier than convincing your dog to chase squirrels. Now, start by mounting the base station near a door or a window for the best GPS signal. Think of it as giving your system a front row seat to the satellite show. Download the My PetSafe app on your Android or iOS device, then charge the collar up, make sure it's completely charged. In the app, register your email, enable location, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and connect the base to the collar. Now comes the fun part. Name your fence. Go wild. Call it Fort Fido. Whatever you want. Draw your GPS fence in the app with at least 4 points, keeping it 25 feet from streets, pools, or walls. Unlike Spot On, you don't walk the boundary. It's all app-based mapping, which is simple, flexible, and it gets the job done in about an hour or two. Be sure to test the boundary before training, and you are ready to roll. So everything is set up, the base station or home station or whatever you want to call it is set up inside. And one of the things you want to remember about that is you want to place it somewhere like near a window or something. The less material it has to travel through brick, wood, glass, metal, the better. And the base station is basically a bridge that communicates between the collar and your phone app. So you definitely want it to have a good signal. And what I'm going to do here is I set my border up just beyond this tree right here, and I'm just going to walk it out, test out the accuracy on this collar, see how well it does. Now it has basically a progressive system with it. It gets worse the farther you walk out toward. Now we got the first beat. It should increase. There we go. Now it's vibrating hard, solid beat, and we'll walk back. It should decrease. All right, back to the beats. There's your warning. And then back to nothing. Now that's designed to teach your dog that the severity of it lessens as the dog returns home. And that's exactly what you want. And obviously the severity gets worse as the dog goes further out. So it's basically a teaching system, and it works very well in this collar. I've tried it multiple times and from multiple angles, and it tends to stick to it. Sometimes it may jump straight to the most extensive warning system on here, which is the solid vibration and a solid beat. But for the most part, it does really well communicating that first warning as soon as the dog approaches the barrier, and then getting progressively worse, and then back down to the first warning as they return, and then nothing. Now, especially since you know where the border is after watching me walk it out, I'm going to approach the border a little quicker this time. I'm not going to run. I shattered my ankle in the Marine Corps, but I will walk to the border here a little faster and see if it doesn't set off accurately like it's supposed to. Watch out. Well past the tree. So that was much slower. Bring it back. And we only got the warning signal that time. So, yeah, if your dog is in an all out sprint towards the invisible fence, then it might take it a second to go off. Now, when it comes to the training part, the PetSafe Guardian uses AccuGuard technology. It's a fancy mix of GPS, AI, and real time motion detection for spot on containment. The collar has two primary correction methods. Got a warning tone and vibration to nudge your dog back from the edge. It also has a static correction with 10 levels, and it's only if you really need it for the extra stubborn ones. But don't worry, the static stays fully adjustable and it's off by default, so you can ease your dog into it. A 2-week training guide is included to help your furry friend learn the ropes in a step-by-step way. It's like teaching your dog to respect an invisible fence without any drama, just the patience and a few treats, of course. Now let's talk pros and cons. The PetSafe Guardian shines with no subscription fees, which is always nice. It's got reliable boundary accuracy and a setup that's really, really easy. It's also great for large yards. It offers 10 static correction levels and it boasts a 5-day battery life with a waterproof, rechargeable collar. Now, on the flip side, it's not suited for yards under 3/4 of an acre. It doesn't offer live GPS tracking or escape alerts, and the app is pretty basic with no built in training resources. The collar is a bit bulky and not leash compatible, so don't plan on clipping a leash to it for walks. It's not perfect, but for the price, it's a solid contender that won't have you howling at the hidden cost. And for what it's worth, you can always add on those little D rings somewhere along on the collar and still use it to walk your dog on a leash. And if you're familiar with invisible fence, then you'll be really familiar with this collar. It's almost an exact replica of the invisible fence collar. PetSafe and Invisible Fence both share the same parent company, so that makes sense. Speaking of price, the PetSafe Guardian GPS dog fence is a one-time purchase at $382.46 on sale, down from $449.95 with no sneaky subscription fee. You get the base unit, waterproof collar, charging components, contact points, and the setup guides, all of it included. You need extra collars for a multi-dog household? They're sold separately. And with precise GPS containment, flexible boundary customization, and no digging required, it's a high value option for dog owners with large properties who are looking to save some bucks. Compared to the pricier systems, it's like getting a gourmet dog treat for the price of kibble. Not too bad. So who is this collar ultimately for? Well, it's for pet owners with large properties, 3/4 of an acre or more, and you'll love the PetSafe Guardian's budget-friendly, no subscription vibe and their simple app-based customization. It's really perfect if you just want reliable containment without the monthly fees eating up your budget. But if you have a smaller yard or you just need real-time tracking, you might want to check out the Guardian GPS Plus tracking model or some other options. This system delivers a customizable, cost-effective way to keep your dog safe, and it's tough to beat for the price. If you want to save even more, use code WAF20 for $20 off orders over 150, WAF30 for 30 off of 200, and WAF60 for 60 off of 300 at checkout. The links are in the description box. Now, at the end of the day, the PetSafe Guardian GPS dog fence is a smart, subscription-free solution for keeping your dog safe and giving you the peace of mind that you need. Now, whether your pup's a boundary tester or just a laid back lounger, the system has the accuracy and flexibility to handle large properties without the hassle of wires or ongoing costs. Grab those exclusive discounts in the description, make it even sweeter deal. If you've got questions about setup or how it works for your dog in particular, be sure to drop them in the comments. We're here to help and love chatting about our furry friends. Now, if this video helped you, make sure to give it a like, hit subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Here's to happy, safe pups.